Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. This is for me officially day one of self-quarantine. However, yes, I am in my own studio alone. So until I'm no longer allowed to leave my house, I'll be filming in here for you. Today we are working on a foam arc mini workout. Traditionally, you would not use this solely by itself for a workout, but with everyone at home, all over the world, really, you guys have limited equipment, if any equipment at all, so I want to give you lots of options. So if you have an arc, a mat, something squishy underneath it to keep it tractioned as well is great. Go ahead and set it up and we'll get started. So you're going to sit in the well, nice and tall, just reaching the arms forward. Plant your feet firmly to the floor. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, contract into a C curve, roll into the arc along the whole spine. Release into that extension. Inhale back here. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll back up slowly, sitting tall again. And we'll do that a couple more times. Just moving through the body. This should feel especially nice if you are still working and you're working from home. You're probably sitting down a lot, hunched over at a computer, which is not fun. Exhale, curl up. Good, sit tall, take your hands behind your head. So we're gonna bring our heels together, place the balls of your feet to the floor, let your knees open, contract into a C curve, roll back into the arc. Inhale as you open here, extension. Exhale as you contract. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. What we want to do is stabilize the legs and the lumbar spine, so you're not letting your tailbone or your low back really move anywhere. I am already shaking, yes. 3 more. Big exhale, last one. Inhale back, stretch, and then close the knees, come all the way up, sit tall. Nice. So we're going to do a little oblique twist. I want you to go to a parallel leg position. Again, hands behind your head, C curve down. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract, pick up one knee, twist towards that knee with your torso, and then place everything back down. Inhale, switch sides, exhale, twist, contract. Inhale, back down, and again. And back. Inhale. Two more sets. Last time. Reach all the way up. Good. Open the knees, round over. Good. So I have a little bit of functional scoliosis at the moment, so I might add in some extra flexion stretches because that's going to feel really good for me. Being in extension this much is challenging. We're going to go back to that turned out knee position. Hands behind your head. Again, C curve, contract into the arc. Inhale, open. This time, exhale, curl and lift one leg. There's no twisting involved. You're just lifting that turned out leg and then inhale back again. Exhale, curl, lift the other side. Inhale back. Exhale, curl. Inhale back. And curl. And back. One more set. Close the knees, reach and roll up. Good, so moving on to some side lifts, obliques. You're going to have your hips pretty back into the well. That bottom knee is just going to be comfortably bent. Stretch your other leg long on the floor. I'm going to take a nice, feel-good side stretch. Reach it as far as you can. Take nice deep breaths. Relax your shoulders. That's a big problem that I have. Good. So a couple options for your side lifts. Option one, if you get into your neck a lot, I would encourage you to keep your top arm really long like this to lift up and down. Option two, if you don't have any issues with your shoulders hiking up to your ears like crazy, then keep your hands both behind your head. So traditionally speaking, yes, you want to lift all the way up, all the way down without having this leg fly in the air. However, if you get to here and back, it's all good. You do what you can do, okay? I'm gonna keep my top arm long. Take a nice deep inhale, exhale, contract, lift, all the way down. Contract, lift, all the way down. Two more, lift. Last one, lift. Now for this next one, you do need to have hands behind your head. So we're gonna lift, we're gonna rotate, turn, go down. Lift, rotate, turn, go down. Two more, lift, rotate, turn, and down. Last one, lift, rotate, turn, down, stretch it over. I'm not doing a ton of reps of anything, as you can tell. Feel free to do the series multiple times if you want to do this for longer. I'm going to turn my arc the other way so that you can watch me do the other side. If you do not need to watch me, you do not need to turn your own arc. You can just flip around. I figure for many people at home, you still have your job, you're working from home, so I don't want to make these workouts way too long. I want you to be able to do it and get on with your day. Okay, so side number two. Again, find the arm position that's best for your neck. And on an exhale, lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more time. Good. Now we're adding that twist. So we're going to lift, twist, rotate, and down. Lift, twist, rotate. Two more. Lift, twist, rotate. Last one. Lift, twist, rotate, stretch it out. So I'd like to just stay on this side. I'll be flipping it back to do the other side. We're going to do some side leg lift. So you have just nice support here. I want you to flex your foot of your top straight leg, pull your abs in, lift that leg slightly off the floor, kick it forward and back. Each time you go back, really engaging glutes and hamstrings while you stabilize with the rest of your body. Two more. Last one. Bring it slightly forward. Bend it in. Stretch it out. Bend it in. Stretch it out. As I stretch it out, I do try to go back slightly. Not excessively, because I don't want to lose my core. Just enough to get my glutes and hamstrings working. Two more. Last one. Bring it forward for straight leg circles. Oh, these burn. Two more. And reverse it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Take a moment. Give me a second to flip it back around. We'll do the other leg. All right. So get that nice stabilized position. Abs in, shoulders down. Lift that top leg, flex the foot. Just really easy, forward and back. Getting the glutes and hamstrings, not losing your core. Three more. 3, 2, 1. Now bend and stretch. Bend it in, stretch it, go just slightly past center behind you. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch. One more. Good, nice long leg, bring it forward for circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Holy cow. I have not done those in a long time. Okay, back sitting forward in the well, we're going to do a little figure 4 stretch. Kind of sit up a bit. This is a pretty intense angle for the hips, so do take it at your own pace. Inhale, exhale, and let's switch legs. Oh, okay. Nice and tight, nice and tight. Yes, even the pros. We don't get to always work out as much as you guys do who take class. It gets us. All right, so we're going to work on teaser. If you do subscribe to the subscription, or if you rent on Vimeo, you have access to a teaser progression that I released actually yesterday. So if you want, if you are a subscriber, you can go through that teaser progression. It's just on the mat, but it does have some obviously applicable qualities for teaser on the arc. So we're going to do teaser forward only today. In the well, we're going to take it back. We're going to hold the arms here and just progressing it a little bit, marching the legs. Pretty simple. Yeah, no one probably has any issues with this. Now, lift to tabletop and hold. Tap down and up. So this is going to work the abs a little bit more, hopefully. Last one. Rest your feet. Sit all the way up, rest your back. So now we're going to go into full teaser with straight legs. If straight legs is not happening today, then keep the knees bent and tabletop how we just were for the toe taps. They're both fine. Both options are good. So we lean back. We have tabletop. Those of you who need to stay here, stay here. If you can, stretch legs. Legs are going to lower and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the legs up. The body lowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull the knees in for a second. We don't want the hip flexors taking over. Now we go legs and body together. If you feel ready, open the whole body. Exhale, contract to teaser. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. 3 more. Really do your best to lift from the core. Last one. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna do some leg hip extension. I'm not gonna lie, getting into this is pretty comical. Be as safe as possible. If you have any neck problems, degenerative disc, neck fusion, anything, osteoporosis, I would recommend you skip this altogether. You'll see why in a second. So we're gonna go onto our shoulders and neck, very carefully rolling down. Okay, that was not as terrible as I expected it to be. So once you're here, you have a grip, whether you have a step barrel or a foam arc, there's a handle somewhere here for you. You do want the majority of your lower body supported on the arc, tabletop legs. We're going to do a little rolling in and out. Rolling in, find the arc just to here, and rolling in. So you get a little bit of like a massage on your spine, but as you roll in, you try to lift away from the arc entirely, so it does require you to use those abdominals and stay lifted out of the shoulders and neck. You should have very, very little pressure on your shoulders and neck. One more time. Good, holding here. Now with bent knees, we're going to do toe taps again. We're going to unfold at the hip and then bring it back in. Notice I'm not unfolding into a lot of extension at the hip. I'm going just to neutral and bringing it back in. Depending on the length of your legs, you may or may not end up touching the lip of your arc or your step barrel. 2 more. Last one. Good, now stretch your legs up to the ceiling. Straight leg lowers, inhale down. Exhale, lift. So just like before, when you lift the legs, you try to work from the abs and not just grip with your hip flexors. Lengthening the legs nice and long each time. 2 more. Last one. Scissors, one leg is going to reach down. You lift up and switch. And lift. If you are someone that has any hip clicking, please minimize your range of motion. There is absolutely no reason for you to go through a range of motion where your hip pops and clicks. We do want to avoid that. 1 more each side. Good, now we're going to send the right leg down into bicycle. You're going to bend the right knee, contracting your hamstrings. Pull that knee back in and up as the left leg reaches down. Good, we're going to stretch both legs here. You want this moment of both legs stretched, and then you go again. And then both legs stretched and stretched. Good, so you're finding not only contraction but length through the body. Your abs are still in, you're still stabilizing through the shoulders. Last time. Pausing here, left knee is bent. Now we reverse the bicycle. Stretch the left leg long. Start to lift that left leg up straight as you bend the right knee. Take your time with this. Find the extension, find the control. Keep breathing. One more, right and left. Good. Leg circles. So take your legs again straight up to the ceiling. They're going to come slightly towards you without letting the tailbone come off. Open the legs. Reach long without going into a super large overextension. Inhale up, exhale around. Inhale up, exhale around. 2 more. Now we reverse. Inhale out, exhale around. One more time. Good, shake it out. So, I'm gonna do super beginner version of getting out of this. Lengthen one arm off to the side and just kind of flop over. Not wildly graceful, but you're out of that position. We're gonna go into our last bit with some back extension. This does involve balancing on the hip bones. Again, if you have osteoporosis, if it is severe enough, this is not something you're gonna wanna do. We don't wanna put pressure on the bone like that. If you're good to go, you're gonna find where you can balance on your pelvis, pulling the abs in. Find that balance first, and then release all the way down. From here, we're going to place our hands flat to the mat, lengthen the legs up, reach long, push into swan extension, and release back down. I'm really not using my arms that much. This is a lot of abs and back. One more time. Find that extension, and back down, let everything rest. Now we're going to lift long arms and long legs to do swimming. You want to lift and hover. Let's see if I can find this. All right, there we go. So arms and legs are going to flutter opposite of each other. And hopefully I don't fall on my face. Ah! If you lose it, find it again. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5. One more time. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5, and rest. Good, push back. Come off of it, stand up, flat feet, hands just resting on the arc. Hang out here. Take a deep inhale, and exhale, roll up to standing tall. Whew. All right, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, you can do this as many times as you want throughout the day, and I will see you again soon.